When Boeing brought the 777-200LR to market, it needed a way to show the world that its range was unbeatable. The plane maker selected a simple route from Hong Kong to London, but instead of flying west the short way, the plane turned east and became a legend. Built for service in the mid-2000s, the -200LR was Boeing's third version of the 777-200. The first was the original, and the second was the extended range or ER variant. The 200LR could fly 8,555 nautical miles or 15,844 kilometers, making it a fantastic aircraft for customers in Asia who needed planes to connect long-distance destinations. The plane had 3 optional auxiliary fuel tanks in the cargo hold and could carry 301 passengers in a 3-class configuration, 16 in first, 58 in business, and 227 in economy. At the time the 777-200LR was under development, ETOPS rules prevented it from flying over oceans. However, by the time it entered service, it was able to operate most oceanic routes thanks to increased ETOPS ratings. On November 9, 2005, Boeing decided to fly a Boeing 777-200LR demonstration model the wrong way around the world, from Hong Kong to London, to show off its range. Usually, aircraft would fly northwest, passing over China, Russia, and Northern Europe to London. But this flight would fly over the Pacific Ocean, over North America, and then over the Atlantic. The plane passed over Los Angeles, skirted Chicago, buzzed New York before joining other transatlantic traffic. The plane flew for 22 hours and 43 minutes, passing over the international dateline, experiencing 2 sunrises. To fly non-stop for so long, the aircraft had 8 pilots and 27 others on board. Boeing allocated only 18 kilograms to each passenger and crew, including cameras and computers. The rest of the aircraft's weight went to the 164 tons of fuel on board. It didn't have a usual configuration. Rather, all passengers received a business class seat. There was a reception or lounge area at the front of the plane for mingling, and only a few rows of demonstrator economy seats. The rest of the aircraft had monitoring equipment. Upon landing, Boeing completed the record for the world's longest flight, recognized by the Guinness Book of Records. For Boeing, it was proof that its engineering was spot on. The record distance flight is a demonstration of the outstanding operating efficiency and reliability of the Boeing 777-200LR Worldliner, said Lars Anderson, 777 Program Vice President and Program Manager. It uses less fuel to fly farther, carry more passengers more comfortably, and with more revenue cargo than any other commercial jetliner. While it was certainly a majestic entrance for the Boeing 777-200LR, its sales never really set records like this flight. Some suggested that its range and the extra fuel tanks needed for it was too much, and that the niche market segment it was supposed to fit never really existed. As for the record, it still stands today. Did you know about this record-setting flight? Let us know in the comments. Did you know that we publish over 175 stories every single week on simpleflying.com? Be sure to check the link in the description for more great stories just like this. Thanks for watching, and be sure to like and subscribe before you go.